permutation means that there are number of arrangement where order is important. So in probability, when we talk about permutation, we have to introduce the concept of the OR rule. That means different type of arrangement has to be taken into account. For example, if the question is find the probability that you're taking two objects, so suppose one object is red and the other object is blue. So find the probability you're going to take two objects, there's going to be one red and one blue. So according to permutation, we have to take both the order. So that means we have to consider both red and blue or blue and red. So the fact that we are asked to take one red and one blue, but according to permutation, since the ordering is very, very important, we have to consider red and blue or blue and red. This concept introduced the concept of the OR rule, where when we have to find the probability of two things that are OR, we have to add the probability. So again, if we have another situation, for example, the question is we have to take one head and there would be one tail. So according to permutation, we have to consider head and tail or tail and head. There is another concept, that is the concept of combination. In combination, the ordering is not important. In permutation, the ordering is important, but in the concept of combination, the ordering is not important. If the question is red blue, if you just take red and blue, that's enough. You don't have to think about blue and red. So that's combination. But whenever you do probability, we always have to consider permutation, so that the ordering is extremely important, and for that we need to use the OR rule. So another example of permutation as it becomes difficult, suppose you have to take A, B, C. So A, B, C. So if you want to find the probability that there will be one A, one B and one C, so how many permutation you have to take for probability? So in that case, there is going to be A, it can be B and C, or A, it can be C and B. So we got two order. Then it can be B, it can be A and C, it can be B, it can be C and A. We got two more order, altogether four. Then it can be C at the beginning, A and B, then C, B and A. So when you have three objects altogether, you have a permutation of 6 items. So and you have to consider each and every permutation. So this or this or this or this. So that's what's going to happen. Now the good news in probability is that when you do permutation in probability, each and every permutation will have the same probability. That's a rule that you will notice. Each and every permutation. So if this probability A and B and C, as you know, this is AND, that means multiplied. So A and B and C. So suppose this has a probability of P, then A and C and B, another permutation, will have the same probability. Then B and A and C, this will have the same probability. Then B and C and A, this will have the same probability. This will have the same probability. That means when you have permutation, each and every permutation will have somehow the same probability. That is another important rule in the basic concepts of probability, so that when you have such cases, and this is quite common, A and B and C, you're taking 3 items, how many permutations will there be? You have to find the probability. So all you have to do, instead of considering each and every probability, you can just think of the first probability and add up the rest. So it will be 6p. That will be the overall probability of having one A and one B and one C. But you have to remember, permutation must be considered. So whenever you have any permutation, you can remember each and every permutation is going to be the same probability. So instead of just individually calculating it, you have to write it down, but you can just multiply by 6. So there are 6 probabilities, so it will be 6p. So that is the main idea. Now there is another technique of permutation, and you can think of this technique like this. So the capital P is permutation. Small letter n here is the total number of items that has been given. For example, you have 3 items, A and B and C, and this small letter r over here, this means the number of items that you have to choose. In this case, you have to choose 3 items from 3 items, and the permutation number would give you how many arrangement altogether will there be. So if you choose, for example, the one that we just did, so the total is 3, and you're choosing 3 from 3 items, we saw that the permutation is altogether 6. Now suppose the total is 2, and you have to choose 2 items. You will see that the permutation is 2. It can be, for example, red blue or blue red. So like this, you can actually calculate the permutation using the calculator. So there is a button NPR, just like there's a button for combination where the order is not important. There's another button called permutation where the order is important. So let me show you how this works. So take a look at this calculator. So you will see here above this multiplication button there is NPR. So suppose there is 3 items, so shift P, and I'm choosing 3 items. So then there will be altogether 6. So the permutation would be 6. On the other hand, suppose there are 2 items, red and blue, and we are going to choose 2 items. So the permutation for choosing 2 items from 2 items is going to be 2. It will be red blue or blue red. So using the calculator, we can actually calculate the permutation also. For example, what would happen if we have 3 items, A, B, C, and we have to choose only 2 items from that? So how many permutation we will have? We will still have 6 different types of permutations. So using this also you can calculate, and you know each and every permutation will have the same probability. That means all you have to do, if you find one probability of one permutation, just multiply by this, that is the addition. So let's see if we have 3 items and from them we have to only choose 2 items. So suppose we have A and B and C. So we have 3 items, and from this we have to choose only 2 items. From the calculator we saw there are 6 possible permutations. Let's check. We can have AB, we can have AC, then we can have BA, and we can have CA, then we can have BC and CB. That's it. There's nothing else possible. So AB, BA, AC, CA, BC, CB. So altogether 6. So we can see that from 3 items, if you choose 2 items, the permutation is going to be 6 also. So actually for probability permutation, all you need is choosing 2 items from 2 items, choosing 2 items from 3 items, choosing 3 items from 3 items. So there will be actually no other permutation required for this.